Hey everyone, welcome back to our show. I'm Maya, here with Vid, and we're talking about the wild world of crypto and stocks. And oh man, have you seen the headlines today, Vid?
Yeah, it's been a crazy ride, Maya, and I think what's really got everyone's attention is the Iran peace deal hopes and how that's affecting the market, right? I mean, the Dow is up and oil is down. That's a big deal.
Wait, so you're saying the Iran deal is what's moving the market? But how does that actually work, Vid? I don't get it.
Great question, Maya. Okay, picture this. You're at a coffee shop and there's a line out the door. But then suddenly, the coffee shop owner says, hey, we're going to start giving out free coffee, and the line gets even longer. That's kinda like what's happening with the Iran deal. It's a big announcement that's moving the market.
Haha, free coffee, I love it. But seriously, so the Iran deal is like a big announcement that's making the market move? Got it. And what about the Fed? I've heard people talking about the Fed, but I have no idea what that even is.
Right, exactly, Maya. The Fed is like a bank for banks. It's the central bank of the US, and it sets interest rates, which is like the cost of borrowing money. So when the Fed says, hey, we're going to keep interest rates the same, it's like saying, hey, the cost of borrowing money is still the same, and that can affect the market.
Okay, so the Fed is like a bank for banks, and it sets interest rates. That makes sense. But what about the numbers? I see all these numbers, like the VIX, and the SPY, and gold, and BTC. What do all those numbers even mean?
Yeah, it can be overwhelming, Maya, but let me break it down. The VIX is like a fear gauge. It measures how volatile the market is, so if it's high, it means people are nervous, and if it's low, it means people are calm, and the SPY is like a snapshot of the entire stock market. It's an ETF that tracks the S&P 500, so if it's up, it means the market is doing well.
Okay, I think I get it. So the VIX is like a fear gauge, and the SPY is like a snapshot of the market. But what about gold and BTC? Why are those important?
Great question, Maya. Gold is like a safe haven. It's a place where people put their money when they're feeling nervous. And BTC, or Bitcoin, is like a new kid on the block. It's a cryptocurrency that's still figuring out its place in the world, but it's definitely making waves.
Okay, so gold is like a safe haven, and BTC is like a new kid on the block. Got it. And what about the news? I see all these headlines about the dollar, and oil, and SpaceX. What's going on with all that?
Yes, there's a lot going on, Maya, but let me give you the quick version. The dollar is like a strong arm. It's the currency that everyone wants. And when it's up, it means people are feeling confident. And oil, well, oil is like the lifeblood of the economy. It's what makes everything run, so when it's down, it means people are feeling good about the future.
Right, okay, I think I'm starting to get it. So the dollar is like a strong arm, and oil is like the lifeblood of the economy. But what about SpaceX? I see that it's going public. What's the big deal about that?
Exactly, Maya. SpaceX is like the cool new startup that everyone wants to be a part of. It's a company that's pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And when it goes public, it means people can invest in it and potentially make some money. But it's also a big risk because startup companies can be unpredictable.
Okay, so SpaceX is like the cool new startup, and it's going public, got it. But what happens next? What are the chances that the market keeps going up, or that it crashes? I've heard people talking about a recession. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, it's a good question, Maya. And I think it's like this: if the Iran deal happens and the market keeps going up, then it's possible that we'll see a continued rally. But if there's a surprise like a rate hike or a geopolitical event, then it's possible that the market could crash. And as for recession, it's like a big storm cloud on the horizon. It's possible, but it's not certain.
Okay, so it's like a big game of if-then? Got it. And what about probabilities? What are the chances that the market goes up, or that it crashes? I've heard people talking about 50/50 or 70/30. What does that even mean?
Right, exactly, Maya. When people talk about probabilities, they're talking about the chances that something will happen. So if someone says there's a 50/50 chance that the market will go up, it means they think it's just as likely to go up as it is to go down. And if someone says there's a 70/30 chance, it means they think it's more likely to go up, but there's still a chance it could go down.
Okay, so probabilities are like chances? Got it. And what about the Fed? What are the chances that they'll cut rates or raise them? I've heard people talking about a hawkish tone. What does that even mean?
Yeah, the Fed is like a big mystery, Maya. But I think it's like this. The Fed has a hawkish tone, which means they're feeling confident and they're not planning to cut rates anytime soon, but they're also not planning to raise them, so it's like a big waiting game. And as for probabilities, I think it's like 80/20 that the Fed will keep rates the same, but there's still a chance they could surprise us.
Okay, so the Fed is like a big mystery, and they have a hawkish tone, got it. And what about the bottom line? I mean, what's the takeaway from all this vid?
Yeah, I think it's like this, Maya. The market is like a big puzzle, and there are a lot of pieces that have to fit together. But if you understand the basics, like the Fed and interest rates and probabilities, then you can start to make sense of it. And the takeaway is that it's all about education and staying informed and not being afraid to ask questions.
Right, exactly, vid. And I think that's a great point. I mean, education is key, and staying informed is crucial. And I love that you said don't be afraid to ask questions, because that's what we're all about, haha.
Haha, yeah, exactly, Maya, and I think that's why we're here, to help people understand the market and to make it fun and not scary. So thanks for tuning in, everyone, and remember, this is all educational, not financial advice. And if you want to keep the conversation going, join us on Discord.
Yeah, thanks, vid, and thanks to everyone for listening. And we'll catch you all on the next one. Oh man, this was fun.